Good afternoon or evening, or whatever time
Early
you're watching.
evening.
Early
Yeah.
evening, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. Welcome to The Score. And I have with us Mr. Spencer Kennedy. Woo! Hi, Spencer.
Hi, darling.
How you doing?
You right?
You okay?
Peace and love.
How you feeling
High
today?
seven. High seven.
High seven.
High five went out so long
There
ago.
you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
There
Easy.
you go. I'm learning, the tricks and hoods. I like that. Down once. Cool. So you're looking forward to the gig tonight?
Yeah. Very, very special for us because we've obviously played here 3 or 4 times, pretty much in every room of the Shoreditch House.
You've been around, babe.
Yeah. But yeah, it's obviously a surprise for me to be supporting the Hoosiers, and I met them early this afternoon, and they're really cool guys. I'm really happy to be here, and obviously in a new area of Shoreditch House, which is the Secret Garden, which I think is probably the best place in the venue itself.
I think so. I think tonight's going to be an amazing gig. There's no stuff going on behind there.
It's like someone's fallen over.
So this is a tell me. I love all your music. You know I'm a fan. So I wanted to know about where you get inspiration from your songs. I mean, do you write from experience in your life, or how do you write?
Just experiences, or things that you can like see in everyday situations. I've written songs about death and life and love and right across the board. My first real song was about my sister.
Okay, cool.
I wrote that when I was like 17, and it was kind of like primarily about her being quite a rebel, and I was kind of fearful for her going down the wrong path. And then I started writing about my family, like my mum and my dad, and how they saw it all as well. And obviously, being the narrator, I was being the brother and the guider. So that was probably the most important song that I ever wrote for myself.
I mean, speaking about your dad, obviously, was legendary Errol Kennedy from the fabulous Imagination. I'm far too young to remember that, obviously, but
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, how does he feel about you, literally following in his footsteps? Has he inspired you?
Yeah, I mean,
music and stuff.
When Imagination came out, I was like 10, and we've always had music in the family. Like, everybody from day dot, someone was doing something, dancing, singing, playing drums, playing a saxophone, you name it. I mean, my aunt was the first person that was in the limelight, so to speak. She won like opportunity knocks in the late 70s, and then she went on to have her own show, the Grace Kennedy Show, and then in '82 that's when my dad's band then came out. So yeah, it's been in the blood from day dot. Inspirations are everything that has been within the family. So we were very jazz fusion, funk, soul, disco, R&B kind of related to all of that kind of music. And it was only until like I was like, I don't know, 25 that I started getting into rock, punk, and getting into all the vicious side of rock and roll.
Which I think is really interesting because obviously, I love rock music. And when everyone asks me, would you sing? They always expect me to say R&B, and I never say R&B. I'm at rock, and people are like, okay, black girl, rock music. So do you find that the same thing? People are like, obviously, black guy, fancy like a rock band. Do you find the same?
Yeah, I think it's. When someone says, what kind of music do you do? I do kind of like break it down. I do make that a point. I don't just say, yeah, I'm in a rock band. It's more than that. It's very eclectic. It's funk, P-funk, rock and roll. It's electro. It's got all the synth vibes going on there, and it's a very heavy sounding, like big stadium kind of sound.
It does kick butt.
Yeah.
Now your look, I love the look. Can I touch the Mohican?
Yeah, it's only because I know you.
I love it. Now, how long does it take to do?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I love the look. And who inspired that look? Just
well, I did a fashion show for a friend of mine who's won various hair awards and stuff, and he put my hair. He just braided it just a bit, just around here, so it was like a massive booth on top, and I didn't like it. I was just like, oh, what are you doing? And then I saw a picture on on the Sunday Times with Nicole Kidman, and she had her hair pulled back, and it was just like this massive kind of mohawk, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
mate, that is rough. So yeah, I just went to my black hairdressers down in South Norwood, showed them the picture, and they were like, so what, you want this? I was like, yeah, I want that. I'm like, mohawk, where you want mohawk from? I was like, because I like the style. I wasn't trying to do something different. It was just something that I liked. I don't purposely do something to create an attention. It's just, that is just the way it is.
Amazing. So I know you recently did a gig at Silverstone, which is amazing. The car racing.
Yeah, that came around through a friend of mine whose uncle is an entrepreneur in London. He owns various restaurants and clubs and stuff, and it was pitched to try and get a support act for the Yardbirds and Dr. Feelgood, and they saw my website, and it was a connection. It wasn't just like because of the music. It was a connection that was just perfect
so
timing.
well suited there.
Yeah.
They use Super Sensation for all their like promo stuff that
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
It's so well suited. I love that song. You know, it's one of my favourites anyway.
Yeah, we're going to be playing it tonight for you.
I'll be there with my latex, giving it large, babe.
Well, I'm wearing spandex tonight, so I
go.
think I've probably topped you on that.
I might just jump on stage then. Do your thunder. So management. What's going on with management? Are you managing? Are you signed?
Well, I've got a interest through a company called Crown Management, and they're being very, very lovely to me at the moment. They're just trying to find the right company that are going to kind of like take the whole thing to the next level, and I need the right machine
Of course,
to do that. So XL Recordings, sort me out, yeah.
Well, Spencer, it's been fabulous to have you on stage. First of all, everybody watching, how can they find out about you, your website, Twitter, MySpace?
If you just go to the website, which is SpencerKennedyOfficial.com, you'll see everything there. Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, it's all